What is L'orne? L'orne is a band from Rotterdam. We make slowcore, postrock, doomy, weird emotional things. And we try to make music and art as true as possible.
Well, And I Fell Asleep Forever is our first full-length album, and we mainly indulged in lyrical themes such as dreams, death, love, loss, all that funny jazz. And most of it was already written by Luca and me, and as the band evolved and grew in size with all lovely people, it basically, every song got a whole new life and a whole new coat of paint, and that's like And I Fell Asleep Forever. Or does anyone else have anything to add to that wonderful description?
It's our first album, and we just wanted to make a debut album. We were really inspired by slowcore at the time, so it was just like exploring what we can do and if we can make something good, you know. Dil and Rasmi made a lot of beautiful pictures, and I sewed them together, and then we took a picture of that. It's just like things that you guys saw and that inspired you. All the songs though do have like a different story, of course, and it's really about something, so we take a lot of care in the lyrics. We love that.
I might have this wrong, but to me it was also that this album was you really went for a certain aesthetic and worked with that also musically, and that's also how the cover came about, and made it come together like that, literally by sewing it together. So
that's a better explanation.
Yeah, and even though like what you were saying is that it's a first album, so it's like a way to get ourselves out there, I already feel like the music is quite mature as well because of the process, because of first recording it ourselves and seeing how it will go, like it ending in a terrible mess that created some really nice things, of course, and then playing it for like nearly a year live, after which recording it again and like really actually capturing the maturity of the music. So for me it actually feels like a really settled down, mature piece of art and music.
Correct, very much. Yes, it was really nice.
Awesome.
About the first try.
Yeah, like our buddy boy Branko mentioned, we recorded the record 2 times actually, and because our good friend Nick from Far Out Sound Studio, shout out to you, Nick. He was in South America for a while, and we had access to the studio and didn't know jack shit besides basic production skills. So it was our first time getting to know a studio, getting familiar in that environment, and trying that stuff out ourselves. And it was, I think we all learned a lot by basically not seeing daylight for 7 days straight and feeling alienated from the rest of the world. But yeah, best feeling ever. But due to some technical errors, we had to re-record it, which was for the best. It was really for the best. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it really made the music grow in the end, because actually it was like a super ambitious effort. Like we planned like a couple of days of rehearsals. I wasn't in the band in that moment. They just like called me and through Love It, and said like, hey, do you want to record an album with us? Like I learned the songs and we played them together for like a couple of days, and there was like a lot of energy in the room. I remember it was like actually amazing. But definitely like it grew much more after playing it live for like nearly a year.
it was a unique experience. I remember, it did not, like, you never know how things like that are gonna go when you sit down in those chairs for an evening of awards. You never know how it goes. You never know what you're gonna come home with. I'm glad that we won the best track of the year.
I had like a super stressed panic moment before that. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, the thing is, like, I arrived way early. I don't know, like, with everybody, like an hour and a half before we would play and everything. And I just set down my cymbals in the dressing room, right? So we went to the audience and we watched the show, and it's time to play. And they're like, "Hey, where are your things? Like, we're going out on stage." I was like, "Dude, nobody told me that we're going, like, now. Like, I thought we had like 20 minutes or something. Get your things." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." I asked a producer. He was obviously like not happy to hear this from me. Like, "Hey dude, where's the door? Where's the door?" He points at a random direction. I immediately like bolt into that door. Before I realize the door is closed behind me and it's like automatic self lock. And I'm stuck between two doors, and I was like, "Okay, what's waiting for me on the other side?"
Man, I
And
didn't
it's the outsides of the building. And in my head, it's like, okay, they're already going out on stage right now. I'm outside the fucking building. How could you do this, you know? So I sprint, like I go through the front entrance, super panicking and saying like I need to get to the backstage. Some very nice people show me the way. I go to the backstage and there's this like monitors, right? That they broadcast the program. And I hear like loud applause. And I'm like, oh fuck, okay. Did they finish playing? Are they coming out right now? I don't know. Like whatever it is bad. Going back behind the stage, I see them like just out the stage with all the stuff. And I was like, oh fuck, they finished playing just now or something. And they were like, hey, what are you so stressed about? We're coming out in like 2 minutes or something.
I have no clue until now that this happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like so many things at once. And then we had to go play. So I was like, okay, I'll spare the story for now. Like,
Good moment to spill the tea.
yeah.
So yeah, it was a great evening for you. Yeah.
Right on the edge. Yeah.
Fun. It was fun. I really liked it. It was nice going on after Phosphor because they tore that shit up.
It was mostly very funny to be in like what is for us a very unregular lineup with like pop musicians, R&B, just like everything. It was a weird feeling to be like in a contest because like you would meet the other musicians in the hallways and get kind of a weird vibe sometimes. So I was really looking for just to like, I don't know, be happy for each other or something. Yeah, that was my experience.
Just sign up. Just do it.
Hand in your shit and go for it and have fun and go home afterwards. That's, I think, what you have to do.
I think I have something little to add. Like, don't try to be someone else. I think that's what we really focused on. Like, besides anything, like, we tried not to fit into like any frame of a pop musician or something. Like we just stayed true to our music and selected the songs on our liking, and basically thought to ourselves like, if this comes across, then it's honest, and if it doesn't, it's still honest. So I think that really worked for us.
I think L'orne is L'orne because of the people in it and the love we have for the music, each other, and the love of creativity and expression, and also broccoli. Yes, you were right in that aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I don't like broccoli, but it's good.
Yeah, I think also like the name gives an identity. It's kind of like the name of a person, right? Like you know them by their personality, but you also connect that with their name. So I think we are learned because of our personalities, but our personalities are influenced by that name as well.
Yeah.
Part of the identity, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about like what comes first, the name or the personality.
Both.
Yeah.
Both together, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you go first.
Okay. Well, not too unusual, but we did look around the field of grass. I'm always on the lookout for things that make nice sounds. Like I found another cool percussion thingy, like this big carobe thingy, you know, this. Yeah. So that, and you always have new toys to lay on your cymbals. So yeah, like it's whatever we find. If we find something that makes a nice sound, we're gonna use it.
More instruments? Anyone?
Yeah.
Piano.
Oh yeah, piano.
There's a piano. There's piano coming.
There is a piano coming.
There's piano coming.
It's on its way.
Lap steel.
Those beautiful.
Yeah. Violin bow. We use a bunch of those. You should get one too.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Really, like, you can bow anything.
Yeah.
Like,
But
literally
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Try it.
Sound check the first song at the end of the sound check, like the first song of the set. I think that's a really good one.
That's so fucking proper.
That's really professional. So, always greet everyone at the venue, which is actually sounds logical. Just be a nice, just be a good person. How long we've been in this?
1,000 years or something now.
A while, yeah.
We're old. 1,000
Yeah.
1,000 years. I think.
Lifetimes at least. Yeah.
A while. So, yeah.
We will not stop.
How long is the current plan, Quincy?
Well, we actually made a 2-year plan, but after the 2-year plan, there's going to be another 2-year plan, and after that 2-year plan,
Actually, the 2-year plan is almost 3 years now.
it keeps expanding, but I think we'll keep riding this train until we don't like riding this train anymore.
Loveth Besamo, Thrilled, Sweet Release of Death, Alicia Breton Ferrer's solo work, Ruda Crua, Horse on the Ridge, The X, I don't know.
Also, Lewisburg.
Oh yeah.
Space Sirens. Are they from Rotterdam?
I think they're from Rotterdam. Yeah.
Definitely Space Siren.
I don't know when this is coming out, but I would love to talk about cool events that we're organizing in Rotown. And it's about the different generations of music coming from Rotterdam. We're finalizing the first lineup now, but so it will be with 3 bands and like a band that started like way before, a bit earlier, and then a band that's a bit active now, or newer bands, to connect everyone a bit more and get more of a, I guess, community feeling or something with musicians that we think are really cool. So look out for that. It will be in June.
Also buurtbeheer.
Oh yes! Yes! Oh, my favorite.
We are on Instagram and Facebook under the name L'orne. But fuck meta, so we're looking for alternatives to that. But for now, you can find us there. You can find us at shows. Come talk to us at the merch stand. And if you can't find us, our good friend Hugo will take you to us.